Right, hopefully, I just started. Do we need display capture on here? Not really. Fall Guys, I just started to record this. What does this mean? Oh, my friend list, I guess. Friends. See, this to this day confuses me. So my Steam friends, fine. And then are these my Epic friends? My Fall Guys friends? Quickest tick. Of course. How is it taking me that long to notice? Then some of these. Who the hell is I69B? Me and who? Who? I don't know what I'm looking at. Don't know what I'm looking at. It's some kind of like new. The new battle pass has dropped. There's new stuff going on, which is exciting because I actually had no idea. So there's probably going to be. Right, I don't care. There's probably going to be new. What the hell? New levels. Oh yeah, they added Mario Maker. You can make your own levels now. I completely forgot that was a thing. I saw them tweeting about this. You can create your own levels now and share them and stuff. So I guess these are like featured ones at the moment. Just give me the weekly show Hexathon. I was gonna say just give me a normal, because I didn't know there'd been an update. I just booted the game up because I had something to talk about. And there's loads of stuff going on, so that's exciting. I feel better. I tried to record this video about 15 minutes ago, and like I started talking and was like, nope, not yet. Need to absolutely. I made a coffee before, but I hadn't drunk any of it yet. I was gonna drink it while I was doing this video, and I went, you know what? I'm gonna drink it first. Actually, look, it's only been 10-15 minutes, so it's not like hit because you know, caffeine. Well, it takes about 15 minutes, 15-20 minutes to hit, half hour, something like that. It's like 15 minutes, half an hour to hit. And then, what, like 8 hours before it fully leaves the system, something like that. But yeah, it takes a bit of time, right? So it is round by round. I've seen, so this one's quick. I've actually never done this level before. I have seen, that was quick, one of my friends do it. I spectated her when we were playing. She got to the final round and it was this. It's just hexagon, but it spins round. So I'm guessing this is just this level over and over again. Yeah, I wasn't expecting. I just booted the game up and there's all sorts of crazy new things going on. But we'll do normal solo shows. Either way, caffeine starts here, feeling a bit better, ready to go. Oh, it's different hex levels. It's hexaterrestrial. Keep moving. Yeah, no idea. TBH, no idea what awaits me here. But I wanted to talk. Look, it's been 3 weeks, maybe even longer. I've been thinking 3 weeks. It's potentially even been a month, but definitely at least 3 weeks since I've last recorded. So we're gonna get on to this. You've seen the title. You know what we're here for. Reese, you catch up, bud. We're not talking about it anymore. Ah, so they do come back. Okay, this is interesting. I wonder if the longer you play, the longer they disappear for, because I feel like... I feel like this is quite easy. And wish I said it, because would have been good comedic timing, and I didn't even get that far. Let's do a normal show here. I'm just gonna do a normal show. Yeah, I haven't recorded for a few weeks, and it was something like I was over it as well, right? But I just got back about an hour ago from no, I don't want to play Hexathon again. How do I change the show? Oh, here we go. There we are. Dropping my girlfriend after work, and I was thinking about, I was like, what am I going to record today? And I like to, if I'm going for a walk, I like to kind of be with my thought. Like I listen to music, but I have the music at a level where, you know, I'm listening, I can hear it, but it's like a background, you know, it's a soundtrack, right? I'm not like engaging with it necessarily. Because I'm thinking, I like to have a good think. And I started thinking about it, I started getting riled again. I was like, you know, we're talking about this. I was going to talk 3 weeks ago, I'm talking about it now. Side note, my Spotify went all fucky wucky for a second. I was I put on Rainier Fog because I've been on a big Alice in Chains kick recently, I've been on a Big House Chains kick for about 3 years, 4 years. Love that band. But recently, I've been listening to them a lot. Put Rainy a Fog on for about the 4th time this week. Listen to the first. Oh, yeah, it's good stuff. I'm thinking. All of a sudden, I get like a little peek of what's this I'm hearing? Is this a hoppy little bop that I'm hearing right now? Because of course, like I say, not actively engaging, I can just hear it. So it takes me about 30 seconds for my brain to connect what's happening. As You Can Call Me Al by Paul Simon comes on, I go, that's curious. I don't remember that being an Alice in Chains song. Okay, this is a new level. Oh, it says on it who it was made. So the Fall Guys team made it. So this is just the normal level. So does that mean in the normal shows there's like featured user created levels or something? Because that's crazy. Do I have to? Oh, you can make the jump. So it's all like digital themed, I guess. My throat feels so dry. I have a cold, by the way. But I'm not complaining too much because last night I was genuinely concerned that I was not gonna be able to record today because I was just coughing so much. So I'm just relieved that I'm actually okay. Oh, that's what was throwing me off. They're not like bouncers. You've got to stand on them and wait. I see. Okay, so this makes sense. I was seeing the slime in the user created levels on Twitter and saw it was all pixely, and I thought that was just for the user created levels, but I guess I didn't even realize that there was a new season. Yeah, I zone in. I don't know where You Can Call Me Out came from. I don't know, it was in the queue somewhere from last night, maybe, but I don't know, because I clicked play on an album and it played the first song of the album, and then I don't know where, like how we got to where we got. It threw me off. Either way, we're gonna talk about the Chinese food. That's what we're here for. You've seen the title. Just listen out, because I think I heard the dog on the move. Or still on the move. Just gonna make sure she's not pissing and or shitting. Really quick. Oh, we're done for. We're done for. I can't even tell if I'm in frame. The more ominous thing, God, someone's already finished the level? The dog had not moved an inch, so, you know, slightly more eerily enough. Who knows? Oh, someone hasn't finished. Why is someone spectating me? Who knows what I heard roaming the house? Who knows? Okay, what's going on here? I'm not in frame right now. Just bear with me. I didn't really have time to readjust. God, my throat hurts. Okay. I don't know if I deserve that one, but we clutched it up. Oh, I'm alright, I'm in the frame. We're talking about the Chinese situation, because it was floating around. There was some TikToks hopping around about a month ago of British people eating Chinese food. And then, of course, the Americans got a hold of it and went, hang on. What's going on here? Now, I am someone with a handful of very good American friends. Some of my best friends in the whole world are American, and I'll be going in like 6 weeks, and then by extension, I'm sort of friendly with like some of their friends, and you know, I mean, there's times Americans just love making fun of British people for one reason or another. Do I blame them for it? No, absolutely not. Because British people make fun of Americans sometimes, not very often. The average British person just like doesn't really like Americans, I would say. In fact, most British people quite strongly dislike most Americans, unfortunately. I say unfortunately as someone who is good friends with a few of them. But you know, it goes both ways. It goes both ways. What did Fall Guys team? I don't know what that means. But American people, they love just like grabbing little bits of British like subculture and going, this is stupid. This is funny. Let's laugh at it. This is hilarious. The most recent of which was these TikTokers eating Chinese food. Now, as an English individual with American friends, oftentimes the duty kind of falls on my shoulders to you know, put the defense on, stick up for us and our weird little quirks. That's what I'm here for. The Chinese food one, on the other hand, has been a weird one because, of course, I naturally went on the defensive. But I feel like it's such a bizarre one anyway, because like a lot of the stuff that's been picked, like the whole thing of a big thing has been, they buy all this, like, you know, dry, unsourced food and then, like, a pot of sauce and just douse it. That's insane to me. And I have grown up eating a lot of Chinese food. I to this day, still eat plenty of Chinese food. And the funny thing is, I've had Chinese twice since, you know, all this discourse was happening. I always forget you're supposed to slide on these. With two entire, I've bottled it. Damn it, I was up front. I bottled it. With two entirely separate groups of people, mind you. First of all, not once did a single person order food like that. There was not a chicken ball in sight. There was not a chip in sight. Nor was there any discussion of any of the above. When I was seeing these TikToks, first of all, they were going viral for a reason. They were going viral for the absurdity. You're seeing, like, half of my TikTok feed is British people, right? Okay, a lot of them are American just because of how, like, media is and how many people are on there. But I hazard a guess that if you're an American person on American TikTok, the majority of your feed, unless you know, start to get the British stuff and it's picked up in your algorithm, you're doing all the likes. What? No, I'm pressing exit. It's not. I was clicking on it. I wasn't doing anything. You know, then maybe you're gonna get more British content. But by default, from being in Britain, a large chunk of my feed, at least half of it, is British people, if not more British than American people. That stuff. Those videos were trending on British TikTok before they made it to American TikTok, because even we as Brits, self-confined with those videos, were already like, what are these guys doing? Why do they have just a plate of sauceless meat? Why are they what's all this like fried stuff that they're just pouring curry over? It was already absurd over here before it even got to America. Then it reached America, and then the Americans get a hold of it and they go, oh, this British person's doing this crazy thing with Chinese food. All British people do this, is what happens. No, the judgment was already there from us before it even got there. Like, this was all, I've never in my life witnessed someone do what the people in those TikToks are doing before seeing those TikToks. And since I've not seen it since the TikTok, you see it in the TikToks. And now, having said that, I have not a single doubt for any second in my mind that is, it's not like rage bait. They're not trying to get a reaction. I have no doubt that is how those particular individuals order their Chinese and how they enjoy it. And to be honest, like, look, I'm not looking at that and going, that looks grim. I'm looking at that and going, I'd devour it. I'd absolutely smash that. That'd be scran to hell and back. However, and I believe that they're scranning it to hell and back as well, and they're probably loving it, and more power to him. I've never seen that. I've never seen that kind of Chinese food. I've never seen it ordered that way, constructed that. I've never experienced that outside of those TikToks. So it already, like, to look at it and be like, why are British people eating Chinese food like this? It's not like that. I swear to you. Which is why I'm almost like, this is a point, like, I'm coming to the defense of Chinese food, but it's almost like it's a pointless argument, because, like, I'm defending stuff that this isn't even what we actually do or what I'm familiar with. Now, however, that does bring me on to some of the other points. We'll start with chicken balls. Let me talk about chicken balls, because as someone who there's a Chinese place in my sort of local, where I grew up, right, and where my sort of family live. And it was always my mum's favourite. Now, we didn't go there every time because it was quite expensive, but it was also not quite, like, it was a bit of a drive away from us. There were probably like 5, 6 other Chinese places closer to us than that place, but they had absolutely exquisite coconut chicken balls, and I would say to this day I've not had them in a decade. I don't think I've not had chicken balls in over a decade. I would say that those coconut chicken balls, unless they've changed, incredible. But of course we very rarely had them because that particular Chinese is quite far away, and there were like 5 or 6 other Chinese closer to us than that one, so we just go to those. And they didn't sell chicken balls because, and again, it just kind of brings me to my point, there were 5 or 6 other ones closer that didn't sell chicken balls. I don't know if any of the Chinese, we've had a few in this area, we have a favourite, but it took like trying a few others before we settled on our favourite. And then even then, our favourite sometimes will just like close a little bit early, because like they get quite busy, it's only a small one, whatever, we had to order from other Chinese places. I've tried a lot of the different Chinese places in this area. I don't think a single one of them, it does chicken balls. Like, you never, it's like 1 in 10 Chinese places even does chicken balls. And again, people are going, what are chicken balls? What are these chicken balls that like all these British people are eating with the Chinese? Nah, they're highly uncommon. You really don't see them very often. And I say that as someone who likes them, and to be honest, kind of wishes that I did see them more often. Right, I have to admit, I'm glad I'm not coughing right now, but my throat has never been this sore before. It feels like I've been coughing non-stop for the past 2 days. Monk S. I've not been able to like say a sentence without bursting into a coughing fit for the past 48 hours. And honestly did not think I was going to be able to record today because of it. I had a bit of hope that actually now, you know, I started recording and I'm not coughing. I was like, oh my god, never mind, maybe I'm fine. I won't lie to you, it feels like the inside of my throat is bleeding. So maybe I'll pace myself a little bit. You don't see chicken balls a lot, and I wish you saw them more. What is a chicken ball? To be honest, similar to chicken nugget, it's ball shaped. But what I was struggling to explain is not just like fried chicken. It's not like, okay, we lost. Like sort of crispy skin and you bite into the chicken's hair. It's more like corn dog sort of texture. Like it's crispy on the outside, smoother than a nugget, but like crispy, but then you bite into it, there's like a layer of like the soft batter before you get to the chicken, and the chicken's quite soft. And that the soft layer is where like the coconut goes, if it was a coconut chicken ball, for example. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Or you can put like crab in there, something like that. Brilliant. Actually, no, I'm thinking about it. You wouldn't put crab in there. Don't know why I said crab. I said you could put crab in there. I suppose you could. Do I have any water? It's 2 empty bottles. Oh, the tiniest bit. Please save me. God, my throat does not feel right right now. Can't lie to you guys. Okay. The chicken balls are great, but you really don't see them that often. And I'm just trying to like relay that. I'm not trying to like be like, why is everyone talking about chicken balls if they're not even a thing? Nah, I'll stand by them. They're absolutely banging. I will hold my hands up and say they're absolutely banging. I'm just saying, let's not act like that's the default, because you really, like, most places don't even have them. Chips. Okay, listen, I'll address the chips. Do I think it makes sense, or do I even think it's right? Not really. However, again, no, it must be said, not the default. The shit you see on TikTok where they're getting like some random like fried chicken and they're getting a load of chips and they're getting just dousing it in curry sauce. That shit's insane. However, this is a tricky one for me personally, because most people, from my experiences, most people don't order chips with Chinese food. None of my family, none of my girlfriend's family, none of my friends. Like, the majority of people do not order chips with Chinese. It's usually, and unfortunately I do, is what I'm getting at. But it must be stressed. When I'm like asking for chips, it's me asking for the chips. If it wasn't for me asking for some chips to be thrown on, there would be no chips. Dude, get up! He didn't get up. It was like 21 of 28 when he got on the slide, and he just rolled. Don't like this game anymore. I think it's a bit shit now. I think it's a bit shit. Dead game. Four guys fell off. It's me ordering the chips, but I'll have my rice, and I'll have my, chicken and satay sauce, and then I'll have my chips and curry on the side as well. Just because I fucking love this chips and curry sauce. It's absolutely gorgeous. Sue me, I'll have it as well. But I'm just saying, but it's good. And there should have been red flags, because it's been my good buddy Josh who's been putting these TikToks forwards and saying, hey fellow Americans, what are these guys doing over there on that weird little island? I've had Chinese with Josh, whether he remembers it or not. And I remember on the day him, should we get a Chinese? Yeah, let's get a Chinese. Him passing me the menu. This is the joint, the local Chinese spot we go to, which of course is like it's like a 20-minute drive away, because everything is in America. And I remember him like having to I'm looking at the menu and I'm like, what is this shit? Like, what am I reading? And he's like, oh, this is what I usually have. And he was like having to like decipher it, like tell me what all the different things were. There were that should have been a red flag. We should have got, hang on, isn't it funny how, you say, you eat Chinese food all the time back home? We got Chinese here, let's get some Chinese. Isn't it curious that you're now presented with the menu and you don't know what any of this is? But we didn't question it. Fast forward, 9 months later, what are chicken balls? You weren't concerned with my chicken balls 9 months ago. And I'm going back again, and now I'm like, well, I need to have Chinese again. And I'm hoping, and I've talked about this last time I went, my stomach was just fucked the whole trip, which is really shit. Hoping it doesn't happen this time. I don't really know what to do about it. I'm gonna just hope for the best. I hope it doesn't happen this time. In which case, we'll see, I guess. But okay, that was fucked. That was fucked up what you just did to me. We'll see. I do suppose, but I'm curious now. Even if I don't have Chinese again when I visit, I'm curious to just look at a menu of an American Chinese place and just see how it compares. But you know what? Actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's do this. We'll finish this game up. I'll pull up. And it's gonna be fun. But I'm also like praying that my usual place doesn't have chicken balls now, and that I've not just never noticed that they do actually have them, because I'm gonna look mightily stupid if they do. I'm gonna go on Uber Eats and I'm gonna pull up the menu of our usual, preferred Chinese place, and I'll kind of show you, what I'm dealing with, because people are actually, it's like, what? So they've got this dry rice, they've got this. It's like we're going to like unflavored, you know, fried chicken places. Also, salt and pepper chicken, by the way, it is absolutely. And again, I'm not making my case right now because that's one of the dishes that the Americans took issue with. But I'm also, if you don't have it, do you have it over there? Because if you don't have it all, I need you to know that I know it's called salt and pepper chicken, but it's not salt and pepper. Like it's, I don't know how to explain it, and I only like it as much as I do because there's no other dish like salt and pepper chicken. Like there's no other flavor like it. Like it's its own unique flavor, but it's not like the salt and the pepper isn't the flavor. You don't taste salt or pepper. It's got whatever they season it with. It's hard to explain. I honestly like, because I haven't ever had anything else. What the friggin' fuck is going on here? Oh, we're going this way? Okay, I guess. But what have they done to this game? This is absolute fucking chaos. Okay, he made that jump. I kind of don't want to. What? The other guy just pushed that forward, and then I just face planted off it. What are they doing to this game? This is chaos. Okay, I guess we're going. I can't even tell. Fall Guys team. So they're definitely like some of their own levels and some like custom made, but I cannot just play like classic. Like I mean, some of these levels are just nonsense. Like what the frig was that? We'll pull the menu up here, dude. My throat. I need to swallow an ice cube, man. Honestly, it fucking hurt. It hurts. Let's here while it's loading the next level. Let me, because I just want to see what information. I don't want to dox myself with my address. Actually, I wonder if you can maybe view the menu on Uber Eats without logging in would be useful. Let me just check here. Oh, the other dilemma as well, because I want to show a menu, but then my other concern is I obviously don't want to dox myself. Is kind of another risk here for sure. I'm trying to think how I can do this. I want to look at a menu, but maybe I can just like start from. Surely the address will only be at the top, right? Or I guess if I have to blur it, I've finally opened DaVinci Resolve for the first time, 3 months after installing it. Honestly, it might even be longer than 3 months. I've had my laptop for 6 months. And yeah, I was going to do a Spotify Wrapped video in December that I never got around to editing, so it's been longer than 3 months. That was December. But yeah, I can blur stuff if I need to. I mean, our local Chinese, to be fair, isn't that local. We're right on the border of their delivery range, and it's also like in the middle of the town center. So I suppose worst case scenario, it's like it's not like a local like round the corner. Now there are plenty of those in the area. But this particular one is like, you know, it's the middle of the town centre where people don't live. So it's probably fine. But I will be careful here. So as soon as it'll let me leave, I did try and leave a moment ago and it just wasn't having it. Okay, so we've not got display capture on. So you can look at the monkey for now. Here we go. Okay, so here it is on Deliveroo. They're not currently accepting orders. That's fine. Is this opens at 6:15 AM on Sunday? Is this the right one? It's gotta be. Oh god, this Deliveroo menu is. What am I looking at here? They also they very regularly just like disappear off Uber Eats. I use Uber Eats and my girlfriend uses Just Eat, and like sometimes they'll be on Just Eat, sometimes they disappear off there. Sometimes, like, I'm not finding them on either Just Eat or Uber Eats right now. I'm only seeing them on Deliveroo, so for some it's fucking annoying. Oh, here we go. Chop. Hang on. Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, too far to deliver. So I'm now. They've decided I'm now out of their range. Okay. So let's have a look here. This is looking docs free. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get rid of we're gonna bring display capture. Right. This is what we're looking at. It's not often I go on the desktop website here. I am actually, funnily enough. So if I order off the app. So this is, I'm not just really sure what I'm looking at. But then, funnily enough, funnily enough, I do. If it's my girlfriend ordering me, do use the desktop version of Just Eat, which I have to say is I think I prefer, as much as I prefer Uber Eats. I think the desktop version I much prefer the Just Eat version. Right, picked for you based on what? I'm not signed in. So you've got your your soups, your wonton soups, chicken and sweet corn, etc. So let's go. We can go to mains here. So for example, you might pick a meat. This is honestly slightly different from what I'm usually looking at when I go here. The Just Eat version is a bit more intuitive. So, chicken main, for example, you've got chicken in black pepper sauce, you've got chicken in satay sauce, Cantonese sauce, plum sauce, Chinese curry, cashew nuts, fresh avocado, you've got Fu Young, you've got, this is the kind of thing you're looking at. Szechuan bangs. Usually, if I'm going chicken, I'm going, satay sauce, or I'm going Szechuan. I like them both. Let's go back here. Okay, this is a pain in the ass because on Just Eat you just click it and it's all on one. Yeah, it's going to take me back to the very top every time. That's a pain in the ass. Starters: Japanese chicken gyoza, barbecue ribs. Some of this stuff's like crazy. Steamed dumplings. These are the kind of starters you're looking at, by the way, when they're always going, what? He's never had. You guys don't get rangoons over there? Nah, we don't. We don't, unfortunately. That's what I mean, never see them. So there's the same sort of stuff. Those are kind of your mains, or alternatively, you can go to the various specials. Sweet and sour, for example, sweet and sour chicken. Then you've got your chef specials. So you've got your crispy chickens, your shredded beef. You've got your lemon honey chicken, your salt and pepper chicken. It surprised me there's not a picture. Plum sauce, etc. You've got your chow mein, your Singapore vermicelli, which absolutely fucking bangs, by the way. Doesn't look absolutely anything like that. And I don't even mean like, oh, that's the nicely presented menu picture, and obviously it doesn't look the same in the box. No, I mean like that doesn't even look like it's the same dish. Like I don't even recognize some of these ingredients. That doesn't look like what it's ever looked like, but that's fine. Your chow mains, love a chow mein, Singapore chow mein, absolutely bangs. Obviously, with this being the chow mein section, you got your some Thai starters as well, chicken wings, etc. Your Thai curries. You go chicken Thai curry, of course. They've got a red, they've got a green, and they have a third one. But I don't want to click on it because it's going to send me back to the top. You get Thai green curry, a Thai red curry. Not every Chinese place is going to do some of the Thai stuff and the Japanese stuff as well on the side, like the udon. But this place does, which is why I like it, because I like both Thai green and red. So sometimes that's just what I fancy. Chicken and pineapple. You got your udons, your combo udon, your chicken udon, and then of course your extras. Blah blah blah. Your boiled rice, your egg fried rice. Look, you've got your chips and curry. You've got your pot of sauce, £2.50. And this is the other thing about Chinese now. I mean, like a main dish, look, $9.90. It costs that everywhere now. Chinese, all takeout. I don't know if things have gone up, fast food and stuff in America is as expensive as it is here. Fast food is fucking crazy expensive here now. For a large McDonald's, a Big Mac meal, so literally just your Big Mac, your large fries, your large drink, none of the special drinks like the whatevers, just like a large Coke. And bearing in mind as well, compared to America, that our larges are substantially smaller, fries and drink. You're now looking at a tenner. It was like $9.50 for a large meal. We got Mackies the other day, and I could not believe it. How expensive! I can't believe a large Big Mac meal's a tenner. But again, you know, it's like so. You're gonna you get your chicken, Thai green. You're looking at $8.50, and then £3 for your rice. So even a take, it's expensive, man. But there we are. Noodles are £5. Chips and curry $3.30. Because that's what I'm getting. Like I'm getting my main. I'll get my chicken satay. I'll get my egg fried rice, and then I'll also get chips and curry. And we're getting like some spring rolls on the side, sort of thing. They do have chicken nuggets. I'm just gonna say it. They have chicken nuggets because you get picky eaters who want the chicken, and that's fine. That doesn't mean everyone's ordering chicken nuggets. That doesn't mean it's common. They probably don't even sell that many, but they have them. They have them. Pancakes. They've got chips. They've got salt and pepper chips. And again, bearing with salt and pepper chips, although these aren't rated particularly highly, which surprises me because their salt and pepper chicken bangs, some of the best in Manchester, in my personal opinion. We're not talking like, so these chips are just like bland and unseasoned, or we're not talking about putting some salt on, putting some pepper on. It's the salt and pepper. It's the seasoning they use on the chicken. It's not salt and pepper. Like I don't know how to explain it. It's different, and it bangs. But when you say salt and pepper chips, the £5 for a reason. It's not salt and pepper. The default chips are salted and peppered. Boiled rice and curry, and then of course some drinks, whatever. Listen, that's what you're looking at. That's what you're looking at. My throat honestly feel like it's about to KMS itself. I need to stop speaking. I'm like in pain right now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you. Bye. Fucking bonk.